Show. Those guys, like, instantly, that would destroy racism.
Tom Kenny was amazing to be able to run into the hallway. Honestly, I don't think I could.
We have a ton of guests. Make sure to go to SouthTexasComicCon.com. The cosplay, the people, the customers, and just to interact with everybody. That was fun.
I really like this SpongeBob voice actor.
It took me about a month to play Transformers. I didn't know that.
Meeting some of the comic creators, we got to meet Capullo. That was really cool. We got to
we were spending money. That's all we can ask.
Awesome. So
a great turnout. Probably maybe our most successful midnight release.
The best part is doing it with my awesome son. That is the best.
Just accountability and representation. You gotta be a humbling.
Mobs and all that stuff, like weird stuff. Obviously, in the valley, we didn't see.
I always only wanted to meet the voice actor of Gohan, Dragon Ball Z.
Meeting new customers and promoting.
You make a convention happen with no power.
Every time we come to the RGV, our favorite thing is the food.
Are there consequences? Yeah.
I used to live in Texas, and I was fresh. I was a kid selling to other kids, like to other kids.
It's 5:30 in the morning, bro. I'm half asleep. Shout out to the guy who made the
posting model, dude. That's the way life works. If they make it work, they make it work. But sooner, and Yoda, that no matter what, however worse it was.
Invaders in that. I got an Invaders tattoo. I think it's on this side.
Back then, dude, the shit that advertisement was fucking amazing.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us on our Friday night podcast. I am joined with my guest,
Danny Villarreal.
Danny Villarreal from RGV Sport Show, South Texas WrestleFest, Wake and Break. Is that it?
Yeah. I think
so many accolades, bro. So, what's up, Miguel? Thanks for joining us, Miguel. I want to say thanks for joining us, Danny. So,
thanks for having me, bro. Appreciate the invite.
How's your week been, bro? We got Chuanu. What's up, Chuanu?
Good. So, today's my first day off. Tomorrow I'm off again. So,
nice. So
trying to enjoy my days off. You know what I mean?
Cool. I stole you on the day off, bro.
Yeah. Stole me from my wife.
Right now, she gonna be mad, bro. Again, she gonna be mad again. Now we'll make it quick. Guys. So
that's cool.
Miguel, thanks for joining. Chuanu, thanks for joining. We are gonna have a giveaway, guys, in the podcast, in the middle of it. I won't say when. Chu and oo. It'll be a little spinning wheel. And Danny's here as an unbiased witness, so that will be good. But all right, Danny. So I don't want to go too much into it yet, man. But if you guys don't know Danny, he's pretty well known in the sports collectible community world. I mean, community world in general, right? I mean, it's a valley. We're small. I had the pleasure of meeting Danny a long time ago at Collector Mania, like 7 or 6 or 5, or I don't even remember. That's where I met Danny.
Like 2018? No,
yeah, like 2019. It was pre-COVID, like 2018.
No,
2017.
Yeah, maybe 2017.
Yeah, it's like 2017, 16.
Because I think I started doing my own shows 2018.
So it was before.
I had already stopped doing Collector Mania. Yeah.
So like 2017, it's nuts,
bro.
Somewhere
on there.
Damn, bro, I've known you for 8 years. I'm putting you as a reference for my job searches now, bro, for sure. So Danny, I don't want to get too into everything first. I know we were going to talk a lot, bro, but let's just talk about your history of collecting. So what are some items that you collect, man? What's things that have interested you in the past?
I'm a big memorabilia guy. At first, of course, I'm a big Cowboy fan. I started off with a lot of Cowboy autograph memorabilia, helmets, jerseys, footballs, Funko Pops, stuff like that, I mean, I still have most of it, but a lot of like my bigger items, like my autograph frame jerseys, I've sold. Kind of got rid of them. I got a new house, and it has a game room, and I now do more like movie memorabilia.
Oh, nice.
So I have like an Adam Sandler autograph Waterboy jersey. And it's framed. They're all framed. It's like on a wall. It's all of them on a wall. So I have that. I have Jamie Foxx autograph Miami Sharks jersey from the movie. You know what I mean?
Damn, yeah, I feel you.
I have an Al Bundy autograph Polk High jersey. I have John Travolta jacket, T-Birds, stuff like that, to where it's more like a movie oriented. I just feel like since collecting for a long time, like that tends to hold its value more than sports, because you'll have a player that stops playing for the Cowboys and they go somewhere else, or they get in trouble or something, you know what I mean? So it kind of loses value, or like you kind of lose interest in it.
Funny story. We'll talk about that because I know there's an experience with that. We have Miguel saying is Danny a law officer? He's a worker for the city of McAllen.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
I already talk about that.
Chu and Ooh, he has an autographed Broadway Joe Namath jersey that I'm trying to sell. Hey, bro, I'll give you $5 for it, bro. Danny's will probably give you $4. But no, definitely. So they're not talking about the new house. 'Cause I went to your house one time, right? That's the new house.
Which one?
The one that's out there.
Yeah, that's
right. Okay, I was about to be like, dude, if you got a new house after that, damn.
Nah.
I was about to be like, I remember seeing a lot of the cowboy memorabilia that you had.
Yeah,
I remember that. I was like, that's fucking cool. Cool. So, sports memorabilia. So, when it comes to the history of collecting, bro, I know we talked a little bit about the Cowboys. And I know you're a diehard Cowboys fan, bro, which is awesome. I mean, that's the best.
Unfortunately,
shit. Nah, bro, we wear that shit fucking proud, bro. But definitely, what are some items that you wish you had? Like, let's say, would you want like a chair from the original Cowboy Stadium, or if you could have like any Cowboy memorabilia? I'm curious.
I'm more of like I like to collect things that are kind of have like sentimental value. You know what I mean? It would have been cool. Like my very first Cowboy game that I ever went to when I got out of the military, because I grew up real poor. You know, like my mom didn't have money to take me to a Cowboy game or whatever. Like back in the old Texas Stadium. So one of my goals when I was in the military, especially when I was in Iraq, and I was like, man, I hope I make it alive. You know what I mean? When I got back home, one of my goals was to go to a Cowboys game. So I was able to do that. I went to Texas Stadium. I watched the Cowboys against the Kansas City Chiefs. It was back when Drew Bledsoe was the quarterback.
Damn, Drew Bledsoe days, bro.
And I think it went to, I can't remember if it went to overtime or if it went to like the last few minutes or whatever. But Dan Campbell, the coach for the Lions, he was playing for the Cowboys, the tight end. He scored the winning touchdown.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I wish I could have something like the program or my. Cause I have the ticket, the actual ticket.
Okay.
Because back in the days you would actually get an actual ticket, not like now you just
get the phone.
On your app. It'd be cool to kind of have that signed by one of the players that was there. You know what I mean? Something like that is I like that more than just, you know, like because it's a name or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel we got everybody thanking you for your service, bro. We got Mark and Miguel saying thank you for your service.
No, appreciate that.
Then we got Miguel saying Puro Cowboy super bound.
Yeah.
For sure, bro. What do you think about the whole holdout, bro? I'm gonna sidetrack you.
With Micah Parsons? Yeah. I mean, as a fan, it's very easy to say, hey, pay him because it's not our money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like you gotta think about it like Jerry Jones, that's his money, dude. Like, you know, people are thinking about, oh, just give him $200 million. Like if you were Jerry Jones, would you be quick to give somebody $200 million? You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to think about it. Like, I don't know. I just think it's getting to the point where a lot of these players are just asking for way too much money, bro. Like they'll have, like, I think Micah Parsons is a very good player. I'm not saying he's not a good player. You know what I mean? But I feel like he's kind of like Dak Prescott, where he has good games. He gets a lot of sacks against, you know, like average to below average teams. But when it comes to, you know, playing the bigger teams and in the playoffs, like, he disappears. You know, you don't kind of see him wrecking the game or taking over the game. I feel like that's where you earn your big contracts, and I don't feel like he's earned it yet. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, definitely, it's one of those things. I know we're sidetracking with that. I don't try to talk too much about what goes on in sports because, you know, my crowd's very diverse, right? You know, got some nerd stuff, some sports stuff and stuff. But it's always fun to chat with someone that's a Cowboys fan, bro, because, like, you're right. I would say just pay the dude, but you know, happened last time with Dak, he got paid and then he was out, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not one of those, oh, we're going to the Super Bowl every year type person. I'm like more realistic. We do have a very good team, but I feel like the problem is the culture. You know, it's just like anybody who has a job, you know, people see your profession a certain way, but within your profession, within your job, you have a certain culture. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with the Cowboys, that's something that has to get fixed. Like, I feel like they're more about getting paid and making money than they are about winning championships.
Yeah, I'm kind of like they're in it for that one step, not the dream more down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Everybody's in there like individually trying to make money, trying to get paid a lot of money more than hey, they, you know what I mean? They say to the camera, "Oh, we're here, you know, to win championships," but I don't know. It's their actions kind of don't show it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get you. It's crazy the way social media works because now you can see like their practices and shit, you know,
Yeah.
and you can see when they take it seriously and when they don't. It's just fucking, it's nuts the way that technology has advanced. So we talked about your favorite items, collecting items that have sentimental value, right? So what are some least items, bro, that you don't like to see, like things that are just kind of like, that's cool, but it's not for me type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of don't like the autographed footballs. I used to like them, but now I don't because they fade out. Autographs will fade out. I don't. I do have every Dallas Cowboy Funko Pop that's been made, but I'm not real big on collecting Funkos. I know that's kind of like what you
damn, bro. Nah, I mean we talked about it before.
Yeah.
we
I feel
good,
like
bro.
it just takes up a lot of space.
Yeah,
you know? I mean, of course the frames do too, but at least you put that on the wall to display it. But like with Funkos, it's kind of like you just kind of stack them on top of each other. That's kind of
and it just holds that value, bro. I mean, it barely holds, right?
Yeah.
But no, you're not wrong,
there's
bro.
some Cowboy Pops that are kind of valuable, no?
Yeah, there's a handful of them.
Like which one?
I want to say I think it's Troy Aikman and I forgot the other one.
The new Troy Aikman or the
first
old
one? Yeah.
Because I know the Des Bryant with the cap.
Yeah.
Was pretty big, right? That was
I think valuable. It was the one with the bandana and one with the cap.
Yeah.
So
that's the only one that I've ever opened.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
The most valuable one.
What's it called? I remember I had the Drew Brees where you could take off the helmet. I thought it was fucking cool.
Which one?
The Drew Brees where you could take off the helmet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm a big Drew Brees fan. I'm a Cowboys fan.
That's no, wasn't that the Des Bryant one where you could take off the helmet?
Yeah,
the one
some of them,
the more valuable one.
Yeah. That was like the very first iteration of those. Yeah. Which is still fucking cool. Now they don't. Now they're just fucking there. You know what I mean? It's stupid. But no, for sure. So we're gonna talk about the history of doing the show, bro. So before we get into it, man, I know I'm referring to you a lot when it comes to items to collect and items not to collect. If I was a first-time person going to your sports show, I'm kind of setting it up for the next question, and you had a Cowboys player, let's just say, I don't know, for the hell of it, let's just say DeMarcus Ware. Let's say we have DeMarcus Ware. I'm just your everyday person, right? What item would you recommend for me to bring to get signed, regardless of the price? I know some items are specialty and so forth, right?
It depends on like how you're planning on displaying it. You know what I mean? Like if you have the wall space, I would do a jersey. You know, then you're gonna have to invest a little bit of money to get it framed nicely, put it up on your wall, or you could do like a mini helmet, then buy the little display cases they sell like at Hobby Lobby. You know, every week they'll have them half off. Like 1 week they're half off, 1 week they're not half off. So you can get it at a pretty cheap price if you go on the week where they're half off.
I get you. Yeah, that's true. I totally forgot about mini helmets, bro. Because I remember that Ash won one at that corporate show that she went with you.
Yeah,
they won the mini helmet. I ended up selling it at Comic-Con, bro. And I sold it. That's all I think for like $60 or $80.
Who was it signed by?
I forgot.
I think it was Drew Pearson. No?
I think it was Pearson or Woodson. It was one of those two. It ended in the sun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the dude's just like, "Hey, is that for sale?" I said, "Yeah, dude." Like,
you're like everything.
Yeah, I was like, I just put it out because I'm like, oh, like I'm not gonna leave it in there, right? Yeah. But that's cool. And then in the comment section we got Chunu saying watching the Cowboys game is like watching WWE. You never know the outcome. And the owner always banks because the fans are coming back. The only two jerseys I got is autograph Cowboys is Geneva Check, Jay Novacek, and the Moose Johnson. I was about to say what? And then we got Renee saying, "What's up, Danny? When's the next South Texas WrestleFest?" Funny story. I mean, we're not getting into that, but we're gonna get into the topic.
What's up, Renee?
So that's cool. Watch out, you got the loyal followers, bro.
Yeah, Renee's a good friend of mine.
Nice. I thought I was a good friend, bro.
He's gone to. I think he's gone to like almost every show I've ever
done. Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh man, I wasn't trying to get into Wake and Break.
My wife's watching.
That's your wife. I think she sent something that I can't see. Probably an emoji. Like it doesn't transfer. Oh, she did. She sent an emoji.
Okay.
What's it called? They won't show it on the stream, but Danny got to see it on the phone. So very cool, very cool. All right, man. So this is kind of really more what I wanted to talk to you about, man. So RGV Sport Show, right? That was your very first sports show you did. And we have a video that we're going to share. Talk about the phases that went into that, man. What kind of made you take the leap on doing it? Recap the guests that you had, and then we'll kind of share some of the stuff.
Yeah, I work with a friend of mine at work. His name is Domingo Chapa. He's actually the other D to the D&D memorabilia business that we started. And he would always talk to me about how he would go to shows in Houston. It's called the TriStar Show. And actually, me and my wife went, and I loved it, dude. Like, you know, all the vendors selling all kinds of memorabilia, sports cards, and then they had a lot of Cowboys doing meet and greet, signing autographs. Man, I think I spent like $500 that day. Just getting yeah. But yeah, I loved it, and I told Domingo, I'm like, hey, like somebody should do this back home. And he's like, I think he told me he's an older guy. He told me that somebody used to do it back in the days. And I said, well, maybe we should do it. And he's like, nah, I don't think we can pull it off. And I'm like, I think I could pull it off. So me and him kind of got together, and we were able to do the first RGV Sport show.
Nice. And when you did the RGV Sport show, did you think it was going to get to the level it's gotten to? Because I know pretty much since 2018, right, is when you started.
Yeah, I did it in 2018 when no one was into sports cards. Nobody was into sports memorabilia. So I kind of took like a leap of faith, and I kind of just, but we actually got a pretty good crowd that showed up, because we had Roy Williams there, the safety, number 31 was there. We had Dat Gwynn was there. We had Quincy Carter. We had I can't remember which wrestlers we had. I think it was Brutus the Barber Beefcake, I believe so. I don't know. I think you have the video right there.
Yeah, we'll play the video here in a minute.
Man, I mean, I'm not. We've had so many guests, I can't remember which one was for which one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, struggles, sir. Struggles.
It's been a lot. It's been a lot.
Is that the first world problems? I can't remember all the people I bought.
Nah, not like that. I'm just saying.
I'm just fucking with you. But no, that's cool. So, before we start digging a little bit deeper, man, did you ever think that the RGV Sports Show would have grown and kind of set the foundation for all the shows now? The ones that are starting up, like 956 Card Show, and there's some other ones too. Some like
there's a lot of them.
There's a lot, and I know mostly the 956 Card Show because I see more of their advertising. Like honestly, I guess the more vendors of mine go to theirs, so I see that one more frequent. But I've also seen other ones. I just can't remember the names.
Yeah.
But do you ever think it's just crazy, like that you laid down the foundation to that? Like, did you ever think it would have grown to what it is now, basically?
I mean, I knew the possibility was there because I liked it. You know what I mean? It's just nice that I was able to kind of start something to where people could see, hey, these shows, can be successful here too, and not just because everybody was kind of doing more Comic-Con style shows, and that's the reason why I kind of broke off Collector Mania, because I used to do Collector Mania with two other people, and like my vision for Collector Mania was, let's incorporate both, the Comic-Con world and the sports world to where it's one big show that involves everyone. But the other two guys were kind of more fans of like the Comic-Con stuff, and they would kind of like overshadow my, you know what I mean? Like they would 2-1 basically.
Yeah, 2-1 vote. Basically, because at the time, sports wasn't what it is now. I mean, let's just be transparent.
They were like, nobody likes that. Nobody's gonna come for that.
Nobody likes cards. Nobody's gonna. Yeah, of course.
So it's like I kind of got overpowered, and they kind of started doing their own thing. So I just broke out and I just did my own thing. I started with the RGV Sport Show, and then I saw that there's a big wrestling community down here as well, and I like wrestling. I'm a big WWE and now AEW fan. So I started my other show, which is the South Texas WrestleFest as well.
We got
Ron Simmons.
Yeah, Ron Simmons with Renee. Then we have JV saying hi. JV's from Riddle Me Collectibles. What's up, JV? Thanks for joining us. But yeah, Ron Simmons. I need to add these guys' names on the wheels. So, but it is crazy, bro, because I don't like to call it a cultural shock, because obviously we're all from the Valley, right? But it's just like, I guess, more of a collectible shock, because you saw a vision 7 years ago onto like where we're at today. You know what I mean? Let's just be transparent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of the people that sell pops and comics have already made that transition basically to like 80% sports cards, 20%, Funkos, comics, or whatever it is. And did you ever think like, oh my God, like, how do you say it? Like, if I had just invested a little bit more, maybe got some more cards at the time or more opportunities to invest, like, would you have taken that leap, or what do you think of the biggest misses from then?
No, I mean, I've always been more of a sports memorabilia guy than a sports cards guy. You know what I mean? I've always collected more sports memorabilia, and at the time, sports memorabilia was a little bit more popular than sports cards. You know what I mean? Now, I mean, sports cards have gotten real big because there's a lot of guys that just kind of just flip real quick, make quick money. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, if I knew then what I know now, there's certain things that I would have done differently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm the type of person, I believe everything happens for a reason. You know, I mean, I did what I did. I had fun doing it. You know, I made, a pretty decent amount of money doing it. So I don't have any regrets. I mean, I'm the type of person, I believe in God, and I believe, he has a plan for me. So if this is the only amount of success that I get from it, I'm good with that. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
I'm not a type of person that's trying to
get rich quick type of thing.
No, not just that, but I'm not the type of person. There's some people that like they want, I want to be like Valley famous or whatever. Like, I'm not that type of person. I don't care. I don't want attention. You know what I mean? I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let the results speak for themselves, bro.
Yeah,
100% all day. No, I get you. So Jerry saying it would be freaking awesome to have a half cards, half Comic-Con vendor show. Miguel says, Danny, have you brought any UFC fighters in the Valley? I know you brought wrestlers. Have you ever brought a UFC fighter?
The only UFC fighter that I had was the one from Far. What's his name?
I don't even know. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Figueroa.
Oh, Figueroa.
Yeah, I had him. I had him in my first one, actually.
Did you really?
Yeah, he was there. Right, he actually, in the video, if you play the video, I actually told him, because he has his own MMA business down here, and I told him it would be cool for you to put on like a kind of like a example of what you teach.
Oh, like a demonstration?
Yeah, like a demonstration. He had two little kids that were actually grappling and showing people, and people were seeing it. He was handing out flyers like for people to go to his MMA school and stuff. It was pretty cool.
All right, guys, we're gonna play the RGV Sport 2018, right?
Yeah, that's the first one.
You sent me a couple of them, so this should be it here. And I just gonna press screen.
Yeah, the video was made by Rip.
Oh shit! Oh, this is the best I'm gonna get now. So
yeah, that's Domingo right there.
I got the hunger, better feed me. Just call my number, believe me. Round of applause, the game needs me. I got the sauce, I can't see me.
That's all I love, bro.
Who wanna meet and greet and seek the freak? It's all mine. What you want, boy? I got the best 09 in my convoy. You know the home crowd on the encore. We can hit your town to get on tour. It's my time, better yet, it's my season.
The first one, bro.
Cowboys Nation is the lead. I'm a winner, then I'm
the linebacker.
I didn't know you about that one, bro. I fucking love that guy, man.
Yeah, the second one that we had Vince Young. We had Vince Young. It was like 2019. We had him. We had and then we had an old Astro Richard. I can't remember. He was a heat that was really cool.
Yeah, the headliner.
We got all that stuff signed by him.
I'm a recap, gone like magic while I voodoo. When I hit the lane, steady moving chain, see the name, what's running through my veins. That's true blue. Got a mean straight like T-Will.
You bring it back again or what?
I don't think he wants to anymore.
Like, done. I'm over it.
Yeah, you guys are just
you know what it is when the boys show up.
like they don't really need and they don't really like dealing with the public. You know, they might have like one or two
Yeah.
or they might say something different. We had a Madden show sponsored by
Damn, PS4, bro. Rig,
yeah,
bro.
right now you'll see where they have a little demonstration. But this is all COVID, man. I feel like I lost a lot of
COVID game?
yeah, but then when they started and then it kind of died out a little bit, and I was going back up. But now I'm not really. I guess because I've done it for a while, I'm not really doing it anymore.
No, I get that. I mean, it's kind of hard, bro, because when you set the foundation, you have to go up.
Yeah.
Like, you have to. You can't.
I'm running out of breath.
how do you say you can't be like, okay, I built up to this and then have on the floor, you know? Like, you really can't, bro.
But not only that, but they're still gonna do I feel like it started getting to the point where the public was confused. Like, we didn't know which show was what. You know?
No, sure.
Is this a show? Is this a rough?
The branding got tangled in or something.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
They were running
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then we had to it was just really and they were both doing 3 on each other.
Really? Nice. I think I fucking know that guy. Out that season shit. Fucking Valley, bro. We all know everybody. Where everybody's cousin or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
So no, that's cool. That's the very first sports show there. Miguel's like fire. So definitely fucking something cool, bro. Let's see. I put that banner back up. So that was your very first one. Rip Shoes Production helped you with it. Shout out to them for helping you out with that. So Miguel says, I always wanted a helmet signed by Emmitt Smith or Troy Aikman. Facts, bro. So Miguel, bro, he's a garage sale hustler, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's like every Saturday, Sunday, bro, religiously garage sale guy, bro. A man inspires me. I just can't wake up that early.
He's the one that sells with his wife, right?
I think he sells by himself, but he used to do like United, but now he's just like he just flips to like other shops and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Thinking about another Miguel.
Yeah. What's it called though? You're thinking about the Miguel, the one that does like the pops and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I forget his last name, but I know which Miguel you're talking about. But no, that's not that Miguel. He's gonna be all mad. He'd be like, "I'm divorced, bro."
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
You're good, bro. I'm just gonna put his business out there. I'm gonna put his business out there because I'm an asshole. I love you, Miguel. I promise.
Yeah, nah, I have my own business.
No, it's all good. It's all good. What's it called? But all right, cool. So, again, we're gonna show some more of the RGV Sport show, bro. And I believe this one's the one that,
yeah, this is the second one.
This is the second one, right?
Yeah, I think that was in 2019.
So in 2019, I should just take this banner off in general, bro. Okay. Let's see, share screen. And what were some of those highlights, bro? From I'll make sure I have the fucking date on there, bro. May 4th.
Mm-hmm.
You picked the Star Wars Day, bro. That's Star Wars Day, just so you know.
I didn't know that.
That's nerds. Fucking nerds know, bro. Yeah, because it's like, oh, May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, I kind of learned that after a while. Yeah.
So and this one was the audio was all messed up. Remember we were talking about?
Yeah.
But you have Vince Young, you got $35.99.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it was a pretty good crowd too.
6 years ago. When's the next expo? I'm gonna reply. Stand by. Oh, you have APA there. So damn, bro, look at you pulling out a crowd back there, bro.
Yeah, that's the first time that I got. At the time, they were current Cowboy players.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
So they were live on the roster and shit.
Yeah.
So, damn, you got them in May, right before fucking, right after the season and
yeah.
Shit. So that's fucking tight, bro.
No, it was cool. It was a fun. Vince Young drew a lot of people.
Yeah, what happened to all those banners, bro?
I think you guys got them, no?
No, that's the other one. The ones after.
The ones after those?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I think I might have some in my garage. I threw them away. My wife
awesome
threw them away. Bro. Look, that's him right there. That's the ex pitcher from the Astros.
Richard Taylor.
Yeah, he was from like the 80s or 70s, and that's Ron Simmons.
Damn, bro, you had a good amount of people, and that's at Far Convention Center, right?
Yeah, the Far Event Center.
So,
yeah, I think he signed like 80 autographs. It was like 80 people, like 80 different people. 80 tickets or more than that. Yeah, it was a lot. He did pretty good.
That's fucking cool. I remember Vince Young fucking in that Rose Bowl game, bro.
Yeah.
I remember watching that shit young on that old school TV.
Yeah, that was the first national championship that I had seen since coming back from Iraq. I got back in 05. That's when the national championship.
That's when you saw?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Damn, bro, in 05 is when you got back. Bro, in 05, I was going to high school, dog.
Oh, really?
I was like a freshman, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty old.
You're very seasoned, bro.
Yeah,
but still my boy.
I've experienced a lot.
So that's fucking cool.
From
bro.
being a soldier to cop, I've seen a lot.
What's it called though? Fucking baby and shit. I wonder if these people still have the photos.
I think they actually have my son.
Really?
That's my daughter and my son.
Oh, nice. That's your son?
Yeah, that's my son.
Damn, bro. And I've seen him now, bro.
He's fucking huge.
Bro, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, it's fucking crazy watching the kids grow.
Yeah.
Into that culture. Do you think your kids think it's like a normal thing, bro? To like meet these stars and stuff or no?
Yeah, I feel like they're like
immune to it.
Yeah,
you know
like we went to that AEW pay-per-view, the All In
I saw
Arlington,
that, yeah.
and Sammy Guevara was in one of the matches. He actually wrestled twice that day. I told my daughter, like, "Oh, you remember him? You met him. You took pictures with him and stuff." And she's like, "No, I don't." Like she didn't even care. You know what I mean? Like,
she's like, "Huh? What? Me?"
She's like, "I don't care."
Oh, that's it's funny because with Collector Mania, right when I met you, I met Pete through Collector Mania and all that stuff, bro. And my son was a big Power Rangers guy, bro. So I would tell Pete, like, "Hey, dude, like, can you meet him?"
Yeah.
So McCartney Pete would always hook me up, bro. And I just remember, like, as the Rangers would come, like, he's like, "Oh, no, I already met him." Like, he was immune to that shit, bro.
Yeah, dude, we used to go party with him. Yeah. We went to the bar that closed down in McAllen. What's it called?
No, shit, there's a lot of them, bro.
London.
Oh, okay.
We used to always go to London and party, and like me and my wife went with them, and Pete and a bunch of other people. Man, we had a badass time, dude.
That's fucking
awesome,
nuts,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
That's because Power Rangers blew up again, bro. But I remember my kid was just so used to meeting them, right? And then he would like tell kids, and they're like, "What? Huh?" And he was like, "Yeah, like, what's the big deal?" I'm like, "Dude, you don't understand. Like, I waited 20 some years of my life, you know, like 29 at the time, to meet the fucking Rangers." I'm like, "You're fucking 2 or 3."
Yeah, I would have friends from work that would go to the Collector Manias and, "Hey man, I want to meet the Ranger." I would take them. "Hey, it's my friend from work. Hey, what's up?" And
fucking tight, bro.
We still make them pay for the autograph because it wasn't just me, you know.
Yeah, I feel you. What's it called? Miguel put happily divorced.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember we had sidetracked that one time. He had bought some comics for me. But no, that's cool. So with the RGV Sport show, you saw a lot of success on there. I'm trying to see. Damn, did I miss the video, bro?
With the WrestleFest one?
I have the WrestleFest video, but the one that was the sports show with Kane or Kurt Angle.
Oh yeah.
Can you send me the link again?
Yeah, that's
send to me on Facebook though.
That one was like my favorite.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that.
I mean,
one.
other than my first one, of course, but that one was probably like my most successful one.
So that one was what, 2019?
No,
or 2021.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
it was 2021, I believe.
2021, right? So obviously, from 2018, you were on a 4-year run, very successful, I would say, on your RGV Sports show, and then you brought, some more wrestling talent to have a better show, bro. So, in that particular show, and I mean, if you don't want to share it, you can be very vague with the numbers, but what made it your funnest show and most successful show? Like, do you feel like it was maybe the guest? Do you feel like at that time period
the one with Kurt Angle?
Yeah.
I think it was a mixture of a lot. I feel like it's you want me to send it to you
send it to me on Facebook. Yeah, because I'll get it a lot faster. I thought I had emailed it to myself, bro, but it didn't.
I think it was a mixture of a lot. It was during COVID when things had just opened back up, so people were, hungry to get out, do things, you know what I mean? A lot of people were getting those checks.
Oh, that's right. The stimulus checks.
Yeah.
The stimmies.
Yeah, I miss those.
Fucking bro. You remember being home? I remember getting COVID, bro. I didn't even get COVID, bro. Like, I was in contact and they took my ass and then ended up getting those fucking stimmy checks, bro.
Yeah, man, those things. You know what I mean? So everybody went to the show. Everybody spent money. It was man. I think we had like over like 2,000 people show up to that show, bro.
What's it called? 2,000 people.
Yeah, that's the most I've ever had.
What's it called?
I know at the end of the day, I mean, I had 2 partners for that show. At the end of the day, we were all very happy with how much money we were.
So this is the Kurt Angle, Mr. Olympian.
Yeah, did you see the way that I announced him?
I wasn't there for that. I came afterwards.
It was pretty. No, like when I announced him on I thought it was pretty cool how I announced him that he was gonna be there. So I can find that video.
Yeah, so you had a good amount of vendors, different businesses there. I think this is actually where I met fucking or knew about fucking JR Zobi and stuff. So I think I had about like a mystery box or whatever. So.
Yeah, he
So you got your wife's name. I got your daughter.
Yeah. Hi, mama. Love you too.
So, damn, look at those lines, bro.
The show was in July, right? July 11th. It's gonna be somewhere like around July 4th.
Yeah. Let me share it again. I wanted to make sure that.
Yeah, and then that one, we had a surprise guest for that show. The Mexican restaurant.
No, it's it.
They got hyped up. That's probably the most fun I ever had. And which was one of my favorite things.
Yeah, it was what's in the Roy Williams, bro.
Yeah, I got to meet him, hang out with him. A lot of every person in life. Have it in the phone.
Indie.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That was a 2,000 people, bro. How many guests? Like 6 guests?
Yeah, we had Kurt Angle, Mark Henry, Aaron Woodson, Rita Repulsa, the daughter of Rita Repulsa. We had it was a very fun show.
We got my co-host Nico joining. What's up, Nico? He was so jealous, bro. He wasn't gonna be here. I told him like, I'm gonna have Danny, bro. He's like, you're kicking me out. I only got 2 mics, bro. Like, I'm like, I was gonna be awkwardly close to Danny, bro.
Pretty wide, dude.
So eventually, I'll grow, bro. Remember back in the day when I didn't have any of this fancy podcast stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then we'll check out the announcement video for Kurt Angle.
Yeah, like it's not a big deal, but to me, it was like, man, this is pretty, because it's like a pretty big name. To me, it was a pretty big name. Me, that I'm a real big WWE fan. Yeah, I sent it to you on the messenger. You didn't go through it.
No, it's showing me that, you know, when it's typing or whatever.
And it just went through. Look.
That's weird. I want to log off. Let me refresh this shit real quick. Hold on. So sometimes the Wi-Fi here is garbage, sir. Garbage. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Bam. Better put this shit. Oh, you can pause it. What's it called? Share. Boom. So. Oh, my dumbass. God shed his grace on me.
No way.
This needs to be in a bigger place.
Yeah.
4 years ago. Do we know when he'd be returning?
Yeah, it was a real cool.
That real chill? Gee, nice. That's fucking tight, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool. Alrighty, guys. So we got 5 people on the live right now. So I think we'll just do the giveaway before we go into South Texas WrestleFest, bro.
That's cool.
So I'll pull up the wheel right now. Let's see. The wheel of names, bro. We got 6 names, 5 people on. I think 4 because I'm one of them. But we'll be giving away, guys, this. Oh shit! I lost my fucking stream. There you go. El Animal Indestructible. I picked the wrestling pop, bro, because we're going into the wrestling part of the segment. So I was like, there's nothing fancy about it. It's just a wrestling pop. It's Wolverine. It's Wolverine, but they made like luchadors.
Oh, okay. So it's like a made up wrestler.
Yeah. What's it called? I don't know if there's like a comic book series on them or whatever it is.
Yeah. So it's like a Wolverine.
But we'll do a giveaway. So Danny, on a number between 1 and 5, I'll shuffle it. Pick a random number between 1 and 5.
8.
Oh, 1 and 5. 1 and 5, bro.
Sorry, 8 is my favorite number. That's good. 3.
3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. First name in. If they're in the chat, guys, and they comment, they'll win. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of hope your wife wins. So it goes to your kiddo. I'm not gonna lie. 100%, bro. Don't tell me it's gonna be fucking Nico. God, that's America. Nico, are you in here? I swear to God, Dick. If you're not in here, dog. Oh man, I'm gonna fucking what's it called? Miguel. Like, dude, Miguel's always one of my giveaways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how. It's obviously random. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Miguel always wins. He's lost this one and the last one. Miguel.
I've watched your podcast. I never got put it on.
Well, I didn't have a lot to give at the time. As you can see, I've grown a little bit. Yeah. Not too much. Is Nico on there? I'm here. All right. You want it, Nico? You come pick it up, sir, between 5 and 9 o'clock tomorrow. But thanks for joining us on that one. So I will knock out that giveaway. But South Texas WrestleFest, bro. So you had a lot of success with RGV Sport Show. Obviously, we could see it, right? 2,000 guests, 2,000 visitors, 6 guests.
I did WrestleFest before that show.
Okay.
I first did RGV Sport Show 2018, 2019, and then 2019 again. That's when I tried the South Texas WrestleFest.
Okay.
I started thinking, it'd be cool to have vendors. Like a sports-oriented vendor. You know what I mean? And then we put like a wrestling ring in the middle and have matches going on. So while people are going around shopping, meeting special guests, there's like a match going on, and everything's going on at the same time. You know what I mean? So that way everybody has something to do. You know what I'm saying? So I did it in 2019. I teamed up with the TWL. Well, I hired them to put on the matches. And it was very successful. The first one was very successful. Yeah.
Very cool. We'll share a video of the first one, or the first one's the one you sent me, right?
Yes. The 2019 one.
We'll walk through that one real quick. You can tell us a little bit about that one as it plays. So live entertainment, bro. Big. I remember that, bro.
Right now. We actually told us come on.
That's the first That's imagine it.
shop. Where we had the wrestling on one side, we had the vendors and the meet and greets on the other side, and another problem that I would run into is that people didn't want to pay $20 to go shopping, like they didn't want to watch the wrestling or whatever.
I guess so.
So I changed it to where if you were just there to shop and meet the guests, you would only pay $5 to get in. But if you were there to shop, meet the people, and then watch the wrestling, you would pay $20 to get in. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
So we kind of like filtered it, and it worked. It worked pretty well, I think so. But
so Nico has a question. What is one wrestler that you had very close to coming to the RGV, but backed out at the last minute?
I've had a few, dude.
What's the biggest name?
Was now the Penta Cero Miedo.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I had him. I already had him signed and everything. He was gonna come to the Harlingen show.
Oh shit!
But what happened is I had him and another a female wrestler. But what happened is Tony Khan, the owner of AEW, made a pay-per-view the very same day as my show. So of course, so that sucked. You know what I mean? I've had Kevin Nash sign, like verbally tell me, yeah, he was down to do it. And then he was offered more money somewhere else, so he canceled. I never even announced him, but I've had him. Who else? Robert Ory. I had gotten Robert Ory, and then he just canceled the very last minute.
Jesus Christ!
Decided he didn't want to come. Yeah.
Nah, never mind. It's because to get to the Valley, bro, flights are, you have to connect no matter what.
Yeah,
like no matter what you're connecting.
That's the problem that I had with the Boogeyman. Because he puts on his makeup. Yeah. I mean the makeup, the paint.
Yeah.
And he has a stick and all kinds of stuff, and he didn't want to get on a connecting flight because he was afraid they would lose his baggage or whatever. So he wanted to fly into San Antonio, so we had to make accommodations to have him picked up in San Antonio, brought down here, and then I had to drive all the way to San Antonio. Yeah, man, it's just it gets
the things I do for you guys.
Yeah, bro, it gets a little stressful, and that's why I haven't done anything in a while.
I get you. No, that's true. I remember you telling me that what's it called at the time, but it's just nuts, bro. Like, it's to get to the Valley, like any talent, regardless if it's a wrestler or it's you connect no matter what. Either you're gonna connect San Antonio, straight up. There's only three that you're gonna connect to. I mean, sometimes San Antonio, like when my chick would fly to visit me in North Dakota, like she would fly out of San Antonio one time. But like just coming up from North Dakota, bro, I have to either hit Colorado, like random ass Colorado, Dallas, and then the Valley, or sometimes Colorado straight to the Valley if I was lucky.
And another thing that I've noticed, a lot of talent, they ask for Delta Airlines, and we don't have Delta.
Damn, I didn't know that shit.
Yeah,
what's it called? That's true. We don't have a Delta. We just have United, American.
Yeah, and then a lot of people don't like those airlines.
It's true.
So that's been a deal breaker for some. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you. Flying private, bro. You got money?
Gee, not that kind of money.
Like not that kind of money. What's it called? So South Texas WrestleFest. Obviously, you came across a roadblock of, not people that wanted to pay for the show and so forth, something you overcame. So between your success with the sports show and your success with South Texas WrestleFest and some obstacles, how did Wake and Break? Because that's the main reason we got you on.
Yeah,
I want to get you on because you got Wake and Break coming up. If you guys don't know, Wake and Break, is one of the better card shows. I mean, I haven't been to a lot, but I did yours and it was really good for me. It's late. I mean, it's fucking late, dog. It's not my bedtime, bro. But it still turns a crowd, and you get margaritas, which is the shit. Like,
I'm the type of person I like to do things that's unique, different. Since everybody was kind of starting to do card shows, and like I told you, it's a lot of work to do the big card shows. So I would consider this more of a smaller show for me. You know what I mean? My friend, he's actually the owner of Crunch Fitness. So me and him partnered up, and me and him both actually came up with the idea, hey, why not do like a night show?
Yeah.
And then he has a margarita machine that he uses for events, like for marketing or social events, stuff like that. So he said, man, we can give out free margaritas. It's at night, and so we only charge $5. You come in, you get free margaritas, you shop, we got music, we got a little food truck outside. It's pretty fun, man. A lot of people love that show.
Yeah, what's it called? Wake and Break. So
that's an old flyer thing.
Is this your old flyer?
Yeah, that's an old one.
Oh shit, this is your old one, bro. Where's the new one? Fuck.
Yeah, it's next Saturday, August 16th at the Crunch Fitness, the one that's right there off the expressway behind the main event, close to the movies. It's at that one.
I gotta find
It's pretty fun. The kids 8 and younger, they don't pay. They go in for free. We have sports card vendors. We have Pokemon card vendors. We have Funko Pops. We're actually gonna have somebody selling Labubus right at this one because I know how big they are.
Bro, I was trying to get some, bro.
I had to get a Labubu vendor for this one. My daughter, man, she has me dropping all kinds of money on some Labubus.
Was it they had a drop last night, bro?
They had a what? Oh yeah,
yeah, they had a drop last night. I didn't get anything.
Oh, okay.
What's it called? I got out of it, bro. But I was fucking pissed. I was like, damn. What's it called though? Let me see. I think I got it. I have the video, but I just paused the video. Let's see. Share screen. Bam. There you go. August 16th, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. 16th. I like you use the same Luca box, bro.
Uh-huh.
You use the same Luca box.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some people selling now they actually grade Funko Pops.
Oh, that's true. I mean, I would never do it, but they do.
Yeah. For people that are into that.
Freaking my boy Frank joined. What's up, Frank? You missed a giveaway, Frank, but I appreciate you joining. My boy there. What's it called? So Wake and Break. So you need the owner. You guys decided to do a late night card show.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you started this kind of when that craze of sports, right? We talked about that earlier in the show.
Yeah.
That came up. So like when you announced this show, bro, like how quick are you sold out? Because I remember before, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I texted you because I like usually you have a spot a few days later. And I'm like, hey, you got anything? You're like, nope. I'm like, damn. Like,
yeah.
I was like,
yeah. Well, at first, I would just get like the outer part. I would just put tables on the outer part, and I would kind of leave the middle open. But now that the show's got a lot of people like it. A lot of people want to be the vendor. Now I actually put like an island in the middle. So now there's actually vendors along the wall and then vendors in the middle. You know, so I've was able to add, I would say, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 more vendor spots.
Nice.
But yeah, we sold out right away. They sell out real quick. And I'm the type of person, if once you set up at my event, I ask you first, hey, do you want a spot? Do you want a spot again? If they say yes, and you know, before I even announce it. But there was a couple of people that didn't respond or whatever, or they just weren't selling it no more. They weren't selling cards no more. Or they didn't have any cards. So I just announced it, and like that, they sold out.
Yeah. But it always killed me was at 12 a.m., bro, because I go to work the next day.
Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna work the next day.
That's the fuck, really?
Yeah, but I'm good.
Sir, I've seen your work, sir. You'll be fine. I'm like, I'm doing some administrative stuff. What's it called? Nick said I would want to be in. You don't have to put Nick in there, bro. You're cool. What's it called? Just saying. I'm just kidding.
I think Nick has sold there before.
Yeah,
right?
he was there with me.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, because I took limited because plus I was going to work the next day. I didn't want to take a lot, and I split the table with Nick. And I remember leaving Nick because I had left because I had work or whatever.
Yeah, I remember Nick set up at a sports show that I did during COVID in 2020. Remember when I did it at the hotel in McAllen?
Shit, I don't remember that one, bro.
Yeah, I did it at that old hotel. What is it called? Las Palmas. Casa de Palmas or whatever.
Okay.
I did it there, and man, we got a lot of people.
Did you?
The lady was like, "Hey, like,
oh, that was a 2-story one,
this
right?
is against COVID policy. I don't know."
Oh, that was when you had Carlito, right?
And I was like, "We only have like 50 people in here." Like, there's no 50 people in here.
They're like, I can only see 50 people.
Yeah. And I think Nick won a Saquon Barkley. I raffled off an autograph frame Saquon Barkley jersey. I think he won it. If I'm not mistaken.
He doesn't want it no more, bro. I guarantee that. I guarantee that man sold that shit, bro.
Probably, yeah.
He probably sold it for like $20. I know this guy, bro. So I would have given you 21, Nick. That's fucking crazy.
It was the Giants one.
Yeah, when he was with the Giants.
Yeah,
with that fucking leap from the Eagles, bro. I'm not an Eagles fan, bro, obviously, but that was a.
Well, he's on the cover of the new Madden game.
Yeah, it's fucking tight.
It actually came out yesterday. The game. I wanted to buy it, but I couldn't remember my password.
Oh,
you know how they ask you, like,
yeah.
I'm like, I couldn't remember it.
And then when you reset, it's a pain in the ass, bro.
I was like, it's probably God just telling me, nah, you need to chill out with the spending.
100%, bro. What's it called? Fortnite released the Power Rangers, right?
Yeah.
And my kid wants it, but he wants NBA 2K, the new one. And I dude, like, I don't have a job now, dude. Like, it's one or the other. Like, I can give you Power Rangers, or I can give you NBA 2K. He's
Yeah.
like, I'll take 2K. I'm like, well, then that's what you're getting, dude. Like,
Yeah, he's
like,
a basketball player, right?
Yeah, he fucking loves that shit, bro.
Nah, that's cool. I love
weird.
watching my kids play.
Yeah, it's fun, bro.
Sports, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
it's fucking nuts, bro.
mm-hmm.
And I had zero sports talent, bro. I don't know if you played. Did you play sports in your high school?
I did, bro, but I stopped playing because, like I told you, I grew up very poor. So as soon as I turned 16, I gave up sports and I started working.
I get you.
Yeah, I was a waiter. It was a restaurant in Mission. It's called Golden China. It was off of Business 83.
Yeah.
That's where I started working at 16.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna sidetrack you on there. What's the worst customer experience you ever had at Golden China?
It was when I first started. I mean, I was a 16-year-old kid. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it's my most memorable. It was like my first day, and it was this lady, like this older lady, and she was being very nice to me, bro. Like, she knew that I was young. She knew that it was probably my first job. She knew that I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was terrible. I wouldn't even ask her if she wanted a refill. You know what I mean? Like, it's stuff that you kind of learn as you go.
Yeah, of course, the basics. Yeah.
And I remember she kind of like, come here, mijo. And she's like, this is your first job? And I'm like, yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. And it's okay. At least you're trying. And it's like, just make sure you ask for this. Make sure she like kind of coached me, bro. Like, that's why I remember her. And I remember she goes, honestly, I shouldn't be giving you any tip because you were that bad. But here's $1. And I was like, man, I'm happy with $1. You know, back in the days, it's like $1 was pretty decent back in the day.
You could stretch $1 like a motherfucker back then.
$1 was a gallon of gas.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember?
Yeah. What's it called? That's fucking true, bro. So I won't think I say I was a server, bro. But I had a buddy that worked at Cornerstone Grill, and he would hire his friends, which was my buddies too, to do like the catering.
Yeah.
And so I was like 17. I wasn't even thinking old enough to work, bro. I did a gig. I spilled the tea on somebody, bro, at a fucking wedding, bro. Like, we were serving the teas, right? And I was serving the guy's wife. The guy hits the tray, and the tea's coming to me. And I'm like, fuck that. So I tilted it forward, and it just drenches the guy, bro. Boom! And I'm just like, fuck.
Dang,
and I'm like, he was just like, he was all pissed. It was a wedding, dog, you know?
I'd be pissed too.
And
bro.
I was like, oh, sir,
I'm
I'm
here
sorry.
to spend money.
Yeah.
Like, come out all fucked up.
So I told the manager dude, I'm like, hey, I just spilled a fucking drink on the guy. So my buddy went to go talk to him. And then they sent people home because they didn't need people for the catering gig.
Yeah.
So my buddy fought for me to stay, but I was doing what's that shit called? Like I'm fuck, I don't know the restaurant term no more because like my one cooking gig. But
Busboy?
Not the best way. Like I just put the bacon on the salads, like the toppings, bacon on the salads, like the toppings and shit. So like bitch work basically. You know what I mean? Like because there's different stations, right? You have like the food, the drinks, or whatever.
What restaurant was that?
Cornerstone Grill in Edinburgh.
Well, I don't remember that.
It was on literally where the Cornerstone buildings are on McCall and Trenton.
Yeah.
I don't know if the restaurant's still there. I don't think it is, but it used to be called Cornerstone Restaurant.
It was like a buffet thing or what?
I think it was like I never ate there, bro. My buddy he was a manager there. He was like doing the catering and shit.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that restaurant.
And then the very first paycheck I got, it was a check for $67, bro. I can't even catch it. I didn't have an ID. I think my parents had to catch it or some shit. Yeah. But I fucking spilled the tea on the dude at a wedding, bro.
That was the way I would make money at it was on tips. They would pay us, I think, like $3 an hour. And then they would pay us like, I think every week or every 2 weeks. And they were like Chinese. So they'll be like, do you want a check or do you want us just to pay you?
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
Like they didn't want to write the check. So I would just be like, nah, so you could just give me the cash. Just give me the cash.
Cash me out. Yeah.
Little did I know that shit was kind of like illegal and shit. I didn't know any better. You know, I was 16.
Yeah. My buddy Frank says it's gone. The Cold Stone Grill. It makes sense because we took a lot of shit from there, bro.
No, yeah, the Golden China's gone too.
Yeah, what's it called? That's fucking nuts, bro. I didn't know that about you. That's something new that we talked about. That's gonna be my new thing for you, bro.
Yeah, I used to work when I came back from the army. I was going to college. I used to work at Video Plus. Remember Video Plus?
I do not remember Video
you
Plus.
Don't remember
sir.
Video Plus?
Absolutely not, sir.
Respectfully,
that
motherfucker closed down too, bro. After a while, I was like, man, am I bad luck? As soon as I start working somewhere, it closes down. Well, I mean, I worked there for like, I would say about 2 years. I made it all the way up to like manager.
Oh shit!
And then they closed down. But I mean, every video store ended up closing down.
That's fucking Netflix, bro.
Yeah, it was around that time when they started putting those little machines outside like HEB and stuff.
what's it called? So before we wrap up, bro, I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. I want to keep it within that hour. We're already a little bit over. So real quick, man, we'll rapid fire some of these dream guests, bro. Let's say that we're doing the RGV Sport show. You have a good crowd. You know you're gonna have a good crowd. You're gonna have 2,000 people plus. What is your dream guest? Let's pick 3. It could be whatever genre you want, but if you could bring it to the people where price, I'm gonna say price is not an option, but you want to get that return of investment. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be cool to bring like Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders, shit, prime time now, bro.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Deion Sanders for like football. It'd be Deion Sanders. Wrestling, it'd be cool to bring like Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh shit,
That'd
that's
be
true.
Cool. And then I see that you have Derek from the challenge on there. You're gonna ask me a question about him.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to bring CT from the challenge.
CT from the challenge. See, I don't even know who CT is, bro.
You don't know who CT is?
Dude, I don't watch the challenge. It's from my chick, bro. I'm telling you. That's why I wanted to bring up the Derek thing, bro, because I was like, I was replaying our old podcast when I was with my partners.
Yeah.
And I remember I made a clip of that where she's like, "Oh my god, really?" And I'm like, "Bitch, why are you excited for some other guy?"
Yeah, like I've mentioned, I like to do things that are different and new, and I'm a big fan of the challenge. My wife is a big fan of the challenge. Bro, I've been watching the challenge since I was in high school.
What's it called? Your wife says, "I love CT."
Yeah. And I've actually talked about bringing him with Derek.
Bringing Logan Paul. Shit.
Nah. And I've told him that I want to bring him and Cara Maria. I think they're both kind of like the goats of the challenge. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, the challenge. Yeah, we're talking about how you were all excited when he brought Derek.
Yeah.
And you were gonna bring CT. Well, I mean, if you bring Derek, bro, I guess you have to let me know because of her.
Ask your wife, she knows who CT is.
Do you know who CT is, babe? I don't know.
And she gets, oh my god, yes, CT.
Yeah, no shit, bro. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, yes, CT.
I don't know how you don't know who CT is.
Dude, I don't watch the challenge, so I'll be honest with you, bro. I know like they do the challenges, right? Like they do like some of them do like the wrestling and the pushing. Like when she watches that part, I'm like, oh fuck, like 2 dudes are squaring down or 2 chicks. Now I'll watch that, but I don't know any of the build up. You know how it cuts to different scenes?
It's kind of like they bring a bunch of people together to try to win money.
Yeah.
And they have like challenges, like physical challenges, like games. They make up games, and then they become friends with other people, and they try to like get people out. They, like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of voting of who's gonna go in.
Yeah.
Like whoever gets voted in to go do like an elimination challenge. Whoever loses the elimination challenge gets kicked off, basically. Okay. So it's like a season of people like backstabbing each other or like trying to,
it's like Survivor, just on the island, bro.
Yeah.
Not on the island.
Well, now they're starting to put people from Survivor, from Big Brother, all those other shows. They're starting to put them on the challenge.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Capitalizing all that hype, bro. All that reality stuff.
I mean, it's been going on for years, dude. It's like different generations are fans of that show. That's why I think it'd be cool to bring somebody like that down here.
Well, I mean, if you bring him, bro, I mean, she's gonna be all excited and shit. Frank says Emmett Smith, wrestling, Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg would be cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bill would be fucking cool.
Yeah, he'd be cool.
Like Bill Goldberg would be cool for sure. And then
for sure, not bring him and Bret Hart together. They don't like each other. Actually, Goldberg's the one that finished his career. He kicked him in the head.
Really?
He gave him a concussion. Yeah, messed him up.
I didn't know that, bro. That's fucking nuts. And then I'm gonna end it, bro, the way we used to end it before. So best advice, bro, when it comes to people wanting to do shows, wake and break, and I mean, obviously the economy now, bro. I've said this with Ramsey a little bit, and I think I said it with you. It is very hard to grow things in the Valley because the Valley people want that 5-star superstar, but they wanted a 1-star price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's very hard because
you got to find like that medium.
Yeah, to grow in it. So what's some of the best advice you have for that future entrepreneur, that people that are doing all these card shows now?
Yeah,
and so forth?
My advice would be
the best free advice you want to give.
Yeah, it would be like, don't let the ego lead your decisions. Let the business part lead your decisions. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people, the ego is what makes them like, well, I want to do this because I want people to say, oh, this guy has the best shows, or this guy is a shit, or whatever. Like, who cares? You know, you're doing it because you're trying to make money. Like, if you're making decisions because you want people to look at you a certain way, more 9 out of 10 times you're gonna lose money. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So it's better, like how you said. You know, sometimes you announce a person and they're like, "Oh, that guy is not that great" or whatever. But it's kind of like, well, yeah, but I feel like it's a person that's a decent name that comes at a decent price that people here can still afford. You know what I mean? It's hard to try to bring somebody who's a big name because you're gonna have to charge a lot of money, and nobody's gonna want to pay it, and then I'm gonna be stuck with the
bill.
So it's kind of like, why do I want to make a big splash, or so people can be like, oh, look, this guy brought this guy, but then I'm losing all the money. Like, I don't care. I'd rather do good business wise than have people talk about me that, oh, that guy's cool, whatever. You know what I mean? That's why I said I don't care about
all that hype stuff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, facts. And then what are some of the worst advice you've ever heard, maybe said around you, or some worst advice that was given to you?
No pasa nada.
No pasa nada.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I don't know. I mean, it's just life. You learn as you go, you know. You're gonna die one day anyways. You know what I mean?
Might as well have some fun.
Yeah.
Bro, I should get so mad because I had that same mindset. I'm like, fuck it. And that's bad, bro, because I've been unemployed. I've been spending time with my son. And we do like the basketball training, and he wanted to try a move, and I'm like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck it. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, fuck it, dude. Like,
yeah, my son, he's 6 now. He just turned 6 in March, and he's real in love with water parks right now. Like, he wants to go to a water park all the time, and he just kept asking me. And like, football season's about to start, and we had gone to Arlington to see the wrestling show, the pay-per-view, and they saw the Cowboy Stadium, and it's huge, and they're like, oh man, it looks so cool. I want to go. So it's kind of like, I started thinking, I saw this video on TikTok. You know, I'm a very religious person. I feel like God kind of talks to you in ways where you don't know that it's actually,
it's not directly,
you
but
know what I mean? But you kind of get signs, like you're thinking about something like, should I do this? Should I not do this? And I feel like he finds a way to kind of like present you with something to where, oh shit, like you recognize it. Like, that's kind of like God's telling me, like, you know, I saw a video that said like, that take that extra vacation to spend time with your family, because when you're dying, you don't want to do anything that you remember being that you're just at work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I saw that and I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna book it. So
nice.
I booked it, and my wife's like, what are you doing? You didn't even tell me, you know.
Yeah,
like,
fuck it.
You know what I mean?
My boy, bro. Fucking G, bro. You ain't wrong, bro. I can tell you, after being unemployed, bro, I'm enjoying the time 100%. But again, guys, thank you, Danny, for being on. We're gonna promote it one last time. We got Wake and Break coming in, guys. Crunch Fitness. It's gonna be at the Crunch Center in Far off the expressway. They'll have sports cards, Pokemon, margaritas, which are really fucking good, by the way.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, go get another one. Go get another one. And it'll be August 16th, guys. So it'll be a week from now, from 6 p.m. to 12. If you guys are interested in a table, you can message Danny. But I mean, if you're a vendor before, you have priority. But definitely if you want to get in for the next one, maybe. I mean, or the next one. I mean, you never know, right? But it's not bad. Then you're gonna have the hot dogs there too.
Yeah,
rockin' dogs. So nice, for sure. So make sure you guys check out Wake and Break. If not, give them a follow on RGV Sport Show, South Texas Wrestle Fest, and you'll see a lot of stuff that's being posted there. But Danny, I appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks for having me, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Apologize to your wife because I'm 10 minutes over.
Nah, that's cool.
She's gonna be mad, bro. But for sure. But besides that, man, I appreciate you joining us. Anything else you want to promote out there, man? Let anybody know, or
no?
Besides Wake and Break. Wake and Break, and stay tuned.
Yeah, just stay tuned.
Tuned. Guys.
Hopefully, I get the urge to do the bigger shows again soon.
Sooner.
I might have some life-changing stuff happening to me, and there will be signs.
There will be signs. So make sure you guys check out RGV Sport Show, guys. If not, come and support Wake and Break. Some cool shit going on. But besides that, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. If anybody has anybody they want to bring onto the podcast, guys, feel free to message me either on the Adam Collections page or my personal. We will have Johnny from Pop and Sons. I'm sorry, from Funko. Oh yeah, from Pop and Sons Collectibles next week. So make sure you guys check out that podcast for next week. But besides that, guys, you guys have a good night. We'll see you guys
later.
Later.
Bye.